Hi everyone, it's Rose from Sweet Jones Photography, and I just wanted to thank everybody that's already downloaded the file and everybody that's actually used the file. I've been seeing a lot of great things that people have already done with it. This is the magazine template just as you would open it on your computer. I haven't done anything so that it looks exactly like what you will see. Over here on the right you have the magazine layer and then you have your background layer, and within the magazine group is where all of the highlights and shadows are, so you can actually change the opacity of any of those layers to fit the picture that you have actually placed. One question that I always get is, can I use this in CS5? And yes, you can. You can actually, I think, use it in later versions of Photoshop, and I believe somebody's even used it in Elements. So a lot of people can use this. On your background layer is where you're going to want to place your images. Just always making sure that everything is below this magazine group. Because everything's already been masked out for you, if you place anything on top of it, you won't see it. But if you place it all underneath, it'll show up and be perfect. So just to show you how easy this is to use, once you open up, select background, go to File, Place, select the picture that you want, move it to where you want it, and I hold the Shift key to make sure that everything stays the way it needs to be. Drag that out, select OK, and if you don't want this line over here, just select background, go to Edit Fill, click on Color, and you'll see your eyedropper so that you can select any color within your canvas. Now if you notice, if you go over outside of your canvas, it switches back to your regular cursor. But if you actually hold down the Command key on a Mac, Alt key on a PC, and click within your canvas, you can actually drag outside of your canvas into Photoshop and pick up any color, and then you can even go outside of Photoshop and pick up any color. So if you had a website open down here, make Photoshop smaller, you could then pick up a color offline or a picture that you have open. Anything that you want to get a picture from, you can do it that way. So that's very helpful if you're creating something from scratch. So I'm just going to select this pink color that's in the background, hit OK, OK. That line, oh, I did a little bit too dark, so let's change that. Color, hit OK. Now that line is gone. So from here you're done. You can save this as however you want to save it, export it, start emailing to clients. For those who are wanting to do the full bleed issue magazine like I've posted yesterday, from here you would just turn off this magazine layer, and then from 8.5 over you would crop your image, save that image. So that would, if this was your first page, you would go to 8.5 and crop to the left, and that would be page 1. Hit undo so that it can, or you would actually save it as page 1, and then you would hit undo so that it brings it back to the full image. Go back to 8.5 again, crop it to the right, save it as page 2, and do that with every spread that you want. Once you're done, you would just group them all together as a PDF and upload it to Issuu so that you can have those full bleed realistic magazine looks in Issuu. And that's how my magazine template works, and I hope that it helps a lot of people and everybody can get those PDFs done and sent out to the clients. Thanks, guys.